What if the oceans turned to jelly? At first, it sounds like a bizarre idea from a science fiction novel or a wild dream. But imagine waking up one morning to find that the vast blue expanse that covers over 70% of our planet has transformed into a thick, wobbly, translucent substance, something like a giant shimmering jelly dessert. The waves no longer crash and roar. Instead, they jiggle and ripple with a strange gelatinous bounce. The salty smell lingers in the air, but the familiar sound of water is replaced by a soft, squelching noise as the jelly shifts under the weight of the wind and the creatures that inhabit it. The first signs of this transformation would be subtle. Fishermen would notice their nets getting stuck, boats would struggle to cut through the thickened surface, and marine animals would behave oddly, confused by the sudden change in their environment. Scientists would scramble to understand what caused this unprecedented phenomenon. Was it a chemical reaction, a sudden mutation in the ocean's plankton, or perhaps a mysterious cosmic event that altered the very nature of water? As the jelly ocean spread, the consequences would ripple through every corner of the earth. Ships designed to sail on liquid water would become useless, stranded like giant toys on a sticky coat playground. Ports and harbors would clog with a gelatinous mass, halting global trade and transportation. The fishing industry, which feeds millions, would collapse as fish and other sea creatures struggled to move through the thick medium. Some species might adapt, developing new ways to swim or crawl, but many would perish, unable to survive in this strange new habitat. The jelly ocean would also affect the climate. Oceans play a crucial role in regulating the Earth's temperature by absorbing heat and distributing it around the globe through currents. But jelly doesn't flow like water. It doesn't circulate or mix. Without the ocean currents, weather patterns would become unpredictable and extreme. Coastal cities might face unprecedented heat waves or freezing storms. The delicate balance of ecosystems, both marine and terrestrial, would be thrown into chaos. On the bright side, the jelly ocean might open new possibilities. Scientists and engineers would be fascinated by its unique properties. Could this jelly be harvested as a new resource? Maybe it could be used as a natural insulator or a medium for growing new types of food. Some adventurous explorers might even attempt to build vehicles that can glide or burrow through the jelly, opening a new frontier for discovery. But the biggest challenge would be survival. Humans rely on the oceans, not just for food and transportation, but for oxygen. Phytoplankton, tiny ocean plants, produce about half of the world's oxygen through photosynthesis. If the jelly ocean stifled their growth, the air we breathe could become dangerously thin. Cities would need to find new ways to generate oxygen, perhaps turning to massive artificial forests or advanced technology to keep the atmosphere breathable. As the months turned into years, humanity would have to adapt to this new world. Coastal communities might relocate inland, and new industries would emerge to deal with the jelly ocean's challenges and opportunities. Artists and storytellers would find inspiration in the surreal landscape of wobbly shores and shimmering jelly waves. Children would grow up hearing tales of the time when the oceans turned to jelly, a strange chapter in Earth's history that changed everything. In the end, the jelly ocean would be a reminder of how fragile and interconnected our planet is. It would challenge our understanding of nature and push the boundaries of science and imagination. And perhaps it would teach us to appreciate the liquid oceans we once took for granted, with their endless waves, mysterious depths, and life-giving waters.